Hello, 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 welcome, welcome, everyone. Hello, hello. Howdy, Raven. Saw you in the chat. Welcome in. Yeah, yeah. Oh, also, I can cut this. I realized that this music is quite quiet. Maybe not that loud. That range, maybe. Yeah. Hello, hello. Art stream. I just realized I'm actually very hot in the shirt that I'm wearing. But it's a cute shirt. It's the Hauntless shirt. I'll tough through it. I'll tough through it. It'll be fine. I can just roll up my sleeves all the way up. Fashionable. Get it up here so it's not, you know, crowding my my inner arm. So I have that vent. That natural body vent. Yeah. Gonna go ahead and start my makeup. If there's any suggestions for what kind of art we want to do today, let me know. I don't know. I thought about doing some fan art. Maybe Elden Ring fan art? Or various other platforms, maybe. Maybe. I recently got inspired to do some Yu Yu Hakusho fan art as well. So we'll see when, if that happens. I still haven't done my Autumn or Raiden fan art. Raiden would be super cool to do. For sure, for sure. But yeah. Besides that, we vibin'. I am so close to being done with this. I'm overly excited to begin using the other foundation. But I am not wasteful, so I don't want to move over just yet. Also, I should probably... Actually, I don't know. I don't know if that window would be best to keep open. I was like, I should keep open the Ko-Fi one, but maybe not. Maybe not. Back and forth, brain cell. It leaves me and then comes back. Go ahead. I'm very close. Like, I mean, you can kind of see in there. Just that little crease around the inside. Essentially. It's probably enough to do like at least 5 more makeups. But eventually we will use the new stuff. See, I'll start with my nose. I always start with my jawline, but then like I end up having like, I don't know, the color correction. I think it's the filter that I'm using, like a color filter. Or maybe it's just like the contrast filter being weird. But if I like, anytime I do my full face and I do my nose last, like I typically do whenever I'm doing my makeup by myself, it makes my entire nose red. Very red. Like as if I'm like terribly drunk red. In comparison, it might also just be the optical illusion, the color juxtaposition, the relative color that happens with all of this paleness going on. I think this is, it feels like a cool toned white in some way. It definitely has, it's not entirely desaturated, even though it is majority desaturated. Which, I mean, honestly would just make sense, like, for it to be cool toned. Most folks end up having yellow or red undertones, sometimes green undertones, but not enough to where this foundation would, like, throw their tone out of balance. But it will counteract everyone else's tone. Yeah. Once I get done with my makeup, I'll probably, and we decide what kind of artwork we want to do, I can change the stream title over, and I can also like send out a tweet and all that stuff. Tweet about it. I am excited about the multi-stream stuff. We'll see how it goes. Usually these platforms, when it comes to streaming at least, there's not an issue using, or like multi-streaming to like short form content platforms. Like I know the other big streaming app just did their thing where they like made it officially okay. Even though they still have an issue with multi-streaming to platforms like YouTube. Which just like shows that much further that they were in fact like cutting my connection. However, we'll see how YouTube does with it. You know. Again, I feel like this is a much better platform for folks transitioning over regardless. Even if it ends up being easier to do it the other way. I don't see why YouTube would have an issue with it. I mean, because, again, in that same case, it's bringing people over to their platform where they also have short video content and long video content and all this other stuff. Like, it makes sense to allow multi-stream on that end. Not bad. They really need to work on the UI though, I think. Yeah, they're definitely built like for videos, and honestly, even like their video UI isn't the best. Because like if I had like a YouTube video in full screen, like not even just a live, just like a video, like it'll play through the next video without even like me being able to see an option to like. I would have to like whip it over and then like hit like and then whip it back over and all that. Like, I don't know, it wouldn't be that difficult to run just a little thing, you know? CC is unavailable. What the heck? Let me check the settings. It doesn't allow me to change the settings once the stream starts. However, that is something I'm willing to restart stream over. For sure, for sure. Da-da-da-dum. Language, stream language. No, these are all settings for the... Those are settings for the video, not for the stream. Curious. Well, I'll save that, but I need... stream settings, there we go. No, literally, where the heck are my closed caption settings? They're supposed to be... Stop frustrating me. They're supposed to be right here in stream settings, but they're not. They're not here. Added delay. So, like, yes, you get the added delay, but no captions as a benefit. Maybe it's because I put in auto start from my streaming software. Because I thought I would just keep my settings. Apparently not. Apparently not. Oh well, yeah, I guess I'm gonna have to close stream and then figure that out. If it's cool with y'all, I might do that after I get my makeup done, just so it's like a little bit, you know, like everything's together-ish whenever I close and then restart. Would that be alright? Alicia, welcome in. Hello. We're having closed caption issues at the moment. Apparently YouTube did not enable my automatic closed captions. They didn't. I can see them. I can see the settings now. Why? Alright. Yeah, so I can't auto start. From my streaming software. I have to keep that setting off and then manually do the settings and then go live in the application or in the browser. Heck. I guess good to know that now rather than later, right? But yeah, just let me know, Raven, if that's an issue, and then I can change it for this right here, or like change it after I get my makeup done, or I can go ahead and restart it now. Either way is fine. I'll go ahead and be doing my makeup while wait on the latency, however. I think I got my foundation done. I can't see any issues with it. The paint? No, it's not the paint. It's a shadow. I was like, oh, is there something on my teeth? Alright. Let me get powder in. I'll try to blast through this as quickly as possible as well. If y'all are cool with me doing my makeup first. Boop, 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 boop. Just stuffing my face with ice cream so I have time. That sounds nice. That sounds like a nice evening. It's been a while since I've had ice cream. I think I got ice cream the last time I went to a grocery store instead of getting my groceries delivered. That was nice. My favorite, so like, there's not that many vegan or like non-dairy ice cream options still, unfortunately. But Ben & Jerry's has like a really good line of them. And Ben & Jerry's is just like pretty rad as a company. Like they're like very, very like free Palestine, decarcerate, legalize marijuana and decriminalize marijuana and that kind of stuff. Very cool company. But they have a good line of non-dairy ice creams, and one of my favorites is their, I think it's called Garcia. It's like a cherry and chocolate mix with like some other stuff in it. It's really good. I really enjoy it. Oatly ice cream. I have seen that brand. I don't know if I've tried it yet, but I've seen it. They seem pretty nice. True, there's not. I enlightened. They may have some, but so whey base, still milk. Jerry Garcia. Yeah. Big fan. Big fan of the oat milks. And the almonds. So I still suffer. Join us on the dark side of of ice creams. The oat ice cream. I think I've seen Enlightened before. Well, alright. In getting this done quickly. Barrel for brownies, though. I'll choose that over ice cream. Yes. Brownies are the best. I can't... Honestly... I don't know. There aren't many sweet foods that, I dislike, per se. But brownies is for sure my favorite. I can't really put anything above them, besides maybe, like, ice cream that has brownies in it. I really enjoy that. Back before I was, vegan, I used to, like, just eat, like, entire boxes of, like, cosmic brownies, which aren't really, like, brownies, but for whatever reason they were extremely addictive. Definitely more of a savory tooth, but brownies are by Simple Mills Maniac. I don't think I've tried those. I think it might be a little late on my end to try them. But always enjoyed brownies. Recently I got some Soylent brownies. They're not necessarily brownies, they're like a lot more like they have like the consistency of a brownie, but they're like, it's hard to describe, like a lot more like cacao like tasting, like they're condensed. That's what I was thinking of, is condensed. So they're not necessarily brownies, but they're like little small brownies with like soy protein and stuff in them. Had those recently. But besides that, no baked goods in a long time. Besides sourdough. Pretzels. But that's just circumstance. Like, there's obviously vegan options for that stuff. I wouldn't have been able to get regular brownies in this time span either. Or like animal product brownies. Didn't say regular. I'd try that. I'll make you some vegan ones. That's very sweet. That's very sweet of a little offer, Finn. I like to bake. I would like to make some eventually. I used to be a sweets baker at a small bakery, bread bakery. I used to get in at 3 a.m. and bake all of the brownies and muffins. And let's see, be brownies, muffins every day, brownies and blondies alternated. Then cinnamon rolls. I did cinnamon rolls every day. That was pretty fun. Cause it was like a big table, like the size of like my entire like wall back here. And then they drop off the bread side of the bakery would drop off the dough for the cinnamon rolls, and then I'd whip it out, roll it flat, put the gack down, and roll them up. Used to also open the store at 3 a.m. Well, never again. Love cinnamon rolls. Yeah. I don't know. I enjoyed getting up that early. I don't know. It's easier for me to wake up at 3 a.m. than probably any time. Like, as I'm realizing now that I'm on like a night schedule with like this kind of stuff, and like trying to wake up at like, you know, 4 to 5 p.m. I'm realizing it is just that much. It's just easier for me to wake up at like 3 a.m. regardless, which is why I keep having issues with like my sleeping schedule now. But yeah, I enjoyed it. I really just enjoyed like being able to like put in my headphones, do what I gotta do, and get the hell out of there at 7 to 9 a.m. without having to interact with anyone. Like, say hello to the front of house people when they come in at like 7 or 8. Say goodbye to my boss and folks whenever I leave after washing my mixing bowls. But yeah, I really enjoy cinnamon rolls. We used to do a bunch of fun cinnamon rolls too there. So like I'd make like chocolate ones, or like sprinkle like fruit chips in. We did like apple cinnamon rolls a bunch of times with like chipped up apple or like frozen apple chips and stuff like that. White chocolate ones were really good. It was so good. Just like just the food aesthetically was so amazing. Everything was all melty and gorgeous. It smelled so nice. Had an old man harass me for his new newspaper at 4 a.m. every day. At that point, I'm just like, go home, dude. Like, why are you here at 4 a.m. harassing folks? Being a real bummer. That doesn't sound fun. That doesn't sound as fun as chilling out and making cupcakes. The only thing that like, so like I was vegan at the time of like working there, or like transitioning into being vegan. Like I was still in a period where it's like, as long as I'm not buying it, it's not like contributing, so it's not like, you know, I'm not funding these businesses, etc. to exist, so I'm cool with like dairy and all that stuff. Or like at least like dairy and eggs. Got out of that like pretty quickly. But that was like one of the worst parts about working there for me personally, was like cracking open like 3 gallons of eggs a day and just like goopy little snot containers. Not big nasty. But but the thing is, also, like, when I'm in a kitchen, I am 100% like sterile, so it's not like, I don't know, like, it's part of kitchen safety. But like, I'd wash my hands after touching literally anything, and like that kind of stuff. So like, it's not like anything stayed with me when I had to deal with like milk or eggs or any of that stuff. I just remembered buttermilk. I cannot stand the smell of buttermilk. It the occasions where I had to open up one of those cartons, it was a bad day. It was a bad day for sure. I couldn't really get through the like big cream cheese blocks that well either. Those stunk like cheese. But it was chill. We did, oh, that wasn't the other thing that we did. We did cream cheese scones every day. They were pretty cool. I don't even think I had one of those, but yeah, we did those fruit scones every day. Every day. I have pink and blue in my shirt. I don't want this makeup to take a long time, but I think that I will go ahead and do blue in my makeup. Because honestly, this doesn't take that long at all, actually. Since I'm doing both, it actually just doesn't take long at all to get this on. Since I'm doing both my lips and my eyeliner, this one product, I don't even have to swap back and forth. And I'm a lot more accurate, so we don't have to be as careful. I'll just do like the folded like we usually do. Whenever I whip out these brushes. About to bake. Must go, unfortunately. Hope you have a great night. Yeah, no worries. Thank you for coming in and saying hello. I hope you have an excellent evening. Thank you for coming in and chatting for a bit. I'm about to have to end this stream anyway, and then like transition over so I can integrate closed captions. Because unfortunately that didn't run through properly. So yeah. Thank you. Oh, actually, I'll send a good night in the chat. Keep forgetting to do that. Keep forgetting to do any of the chat stuff and things. Let's see. Oh, what the heck? I typed it into the emoji keyboard. This is like, we can't find an emoji like that one. Alright. Yeah, hope you have an excellent evening. Thank you. Alright. Finish this side up. I meant to get photos of my makeup from last time since I did the butterfly, but I didn't. I just have to export a frame from the VOD. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah. I think I'll come back over this full lid. Oop, I got a little bit in my tear duct, but that's fine. That's fine, I suppose. Top lip doing Black Moon Cosmetics. Sleepwalker. Hello, hello. Welcome, welcome in, Lil Red Stud. Hello, Q. Hope you've been doing well. And no worries at all. Thank you for the lurk. Thank you, thank you. Always, always. I'm about to be done with my makeup, and then I actually have to end stream very quickly to put the closed caption settings in. Apparently, if I auto start from my Streamlabs streaming software, it does not keep my closed caption settings and just automatically switches them to off. Like, I'm just sitting here like, it's bad enough that Streamlabs doesn't already come integrated with closed captions. Like, I've been adding them on Twitter for months about. But you know, sure, why don't we just cut off the automatic closed captions that I do get from YouTube? But I appreciate the CC. No, I do too. It's like, uh-oh. I got blue on my fangs. And it keeps getting put down because there's still blue on my lips. Oops. Oh well. No, I personally use closed captions on everything. I have auditory processing issues, so closed captions really helps me. So I completely get it. Completely get it. And then especially like making sure that we're putting the glue the glue. Heck. Oh, but yeah, so I definitely want to make sure that I have them on for folks like me, and then also like folks that like literally need them or they can't interact with the content whatsoever, you know? Like, it's definitely an accessibility issue I am very adamantly aware of, and for whatever reason, other streaming platforms are not. Also, right ear's not the best. I feel. Heck, what do I want to do? Alright, I think that is the makeup for the day. Wipe off this brush. Also, I'm just gonna wash down whatever's on my teeth with some Monster. It's fine. It's fine. I'll be okay. I don't... Let's see. Is this Cryolan Aqua Color Palette non-toxic? It's allergy friendly. No child safety warnings. I guess that's the best we're gonna get. You'll be fine. Please do not ingest your makeup. Everyone, as a precautionary warning, don't do it. Don't even think about it. Only rocks and dirt for me, thanks. But yeah, thank you all the folks that came in and hung out for this small little, I guess, VOD now. I will be going back live here in a second and getting started on some artwork, and I'll run a poll on what we want to look at and what we want to see, what kind of artwork we want to do. Thinking of fan art of various stuff and things, but we'll see. But for now, I gotta restart so I can put on closed captions. Thank you. Bye.